What's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome to Project Pastorate. Now, from what I can tell, this is a visual novel dealing with sin, I believe? I'm not entirely sure, but looking at the screenshots alone, it reminded me of Snake Eyes, which I played on the channel a while back. And I know I don't do a whole bunch of visual novel stuff on the channel, but I wanted to get in and see what was going on with this, because I absolutely love this art style, so let's just go.
First, love dies. Then hope is gone. There is only one thing immortal: faith. Faith will stay alive and roam the earth forever. Even after the last human's breath, stones and wind will treasure it, until new souls come, ready for his words, eager to let them in. Thus spoke the pastor, and our faith grew stronger.
Okay, I didn't realize this was going to be voiced. Okay. Ordination. Alright. Alright. What are we doing? What's going on? Ah, loading bar. Okay. Yeah. This is what I was talking about. I absolutely love this art style. Ooh. Okay. Oh. What's going on? F5? I don't know what that symbol means. Tab, full screen. Oh, is that like minimize, maximize? I don't know. Oh. Flock slums, the vilest place in the entire league. Even rats refuse to die here, spreading far away as thick gray mass, nauseating stench grimly creeps from the back streets. Rarely do the deeply lined faces of the natives appear in the dim-lit windows. Somewhere in the distance, an old mongrel is straining a lingering howl out of hunger or the continuous beating. After a moment, a mutilated figure appears out of the shadows, walking sluggishly, ringworm covering him from head to toe like a shroud. The prowler briefly stares at the devoters with indifferent eyes and fades into the darkness. Wow. Who sent for us? Slum's squabble is your burden. Where's the prefect? In front of you. Shit. Has he been here long? It happened at dusk. The street children combed out the neighborhood as usual. They suddenly stumbled upon something. Looked closer and were horrified. Maybe it was them who clipped the prefect? Unlikely. They're simple kids, small fries. And see for yourself. The prefect was a sturdy big fella. He would have fought the rugrats off, no doubt. Cause of death? Asphyxia. The loop was pulled in a rage. The cartilages and the lingual bone are broken. The larynx is almost torn apart. I haven't seen such atrocities in years. Murder weapon? A rope? Probably. The strangulation furrow on the neck is wide, but we haven't found the murder weapon yet. We assume there were two killers. One was holding the prefect, and the other strangled him. There are more questions than answers so far. Well, isn't this fancy a first case you wanted, Lenny? Come on, step right in. we have any witnesses? So the body was found by some raggedy youth. What did they tell you? Okay, so I think this is our character. Nothing in particular. At first, they thought that some drunkard got shit-faced and laid down to rest. But then, they shone the lamp and ran to us. Did locals hear anything? They say they heard nothing, and even if they did, they'd keep their mouths shut. Why? People in the slums don't talk much, because there's at least some hope on this side of the grave. So they avoid you like the plague. What did you do to them? What have we done? Phlox brutalizes everyone, even the prefects. So you can imagine what it's like for these peons. Each new sunset is celebrated as a birthday. Yeah, was there a robbery? Any valuables? He had nothing on him. How do you know? We have interrogated his wife. She testified that the prefect had left the house very distressed and without dinner. Oh, okay, so this is the summary. I accidentally clicked on that. Prior to this, he had been gloomy all day, took nothing with him, and went alone, unguarded, to the slums in the dark. It's strange, isn't it? Why would he come here in the darkness? This question will be answered by the devoters, not the guardsmen. Good point. You parasites are only good for ferreting the pockets of poor boozers. Damn, this guy's an asshole. Who might be behind it? Anyone. It's Phlox. But I would start with the nearest den. There's always a bunch of trash hanging around. Perhaps someone heard or saw something. Turn right at the corner, then walk straight through the block. You'll know the right door. There's a functioning den in your area? Fighting them is like hiding from the rain in a lake. As far as getting rid of these joints, you gotta freaking burn the whole slums down. Have you actually ever tried working? I believe instead of having this friendly conversation, we should focus on the murder of the prefect. Thank you for the information. Now we'll check out the clues. No problem. Am I free to go? Everyone's free in the Pastorate. Give orders to remove the body and await further instructions. Okay. Oh, this looks like a shithole. Can I click on it? What did I do? Typical Phlox den, hundreds of which are flooding the slums, streets littered with garbage and feces. Filthy rags are randomly scattered beneath the silos addicts, wriggling from withdrawal. Men, women, young and old. Some of them have already kicked the bucket. A steady, sweet smell of potion reigns in the sanctuary of the sufferers. The same potion that in recent years that has killed more people than all the League's executors together. Ignoring the plaintive moans of local residents, Vinny Boyd slams the door as loud as he can. Oh god, look at you. Hi. Everybody stay down. You move, you're done eating solid food. Lads, that's the pastoral lice. Squeeze him. What? What? Oh god. What's going on here? Oh? Are we... What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's combat! Okay. Strangulation? Hold the line. Okay. Brass knuckle? Dodge. Did I just die? I feel like I just died. Yep. I just died. Okay, yeah, it would have been nice if there was some sort of, like, tutorial or some more information going on here. Tough guy? Fucking take cover, I guess. Doping? Fucking face danger, I guess. What? I don't know. This feels, yeah, this feels really random. I'll give it one more try. Yep. Yeah, there doesn't really seem to be any kind of indication as to... Okay, a chain whip? Yeah, I have no idea. Dodge? And I get hit again. There's no way to tell with what's going on here. I think this part needs some work. Okay. Flanking maneuver. It feels so random. Yeah, I'm skipping this. Alright, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Leave one snip alive. That one. Bring him here. Mercy! Oh, hi there, Pin. You don't look good. Well then, let's talk how not to make this day the worst of your life. Or even the last one. Who offed the prefect? Pin is shaking wildly. His eyes are watery and his legs give way. He seems to have difficulty understanding what these men want from him. A drop of sticky sweat slowly crawls down the acid junkie's cheek. The sight is foul. Say what? Press him. You'd better answer me, thing, or I'll scrape that face off your skull and then wipe my ass with it. Whoa, dude, okay. You can even stab me in the ribs. I ain't no shit. I've been flying high for 2 days, and I just hit the ground. I don't even know what day it is. Vinny Boyd strongly punches Pin in the face. He almost passes out and falls on his back. How are we gonna make him spill his guts now? Don't fret. Now this scum will blurt out in no time. With great effort, Pin gathers the strength to rise. He rubs his jammed jaw, looking at the devoters from under his brows. As it turns out, Peeps told the truth when you were wailing on him way too hard. Right. Have it your way, then. Yeah, some rumor did ring out, actually. Now we're talking. I have heard them goons jabber about that new quarters for miners. Big buildings behind the fence. You might have seen them. What's wrong with that new quarter? Wait, I heard it. The houses are built of lean clay. Bullshit. The prefecture couldn't have overlooked it. Told you it's a rumor. That's what the loudmouth belched. You feel me? We'll check it out. Come on, guys, roll it up. We'll confiscate all the pylos to be disposed. And you, get out of here before we change our minds. I beseech you, by a holy pastor, fill me on half a palm. Should I kneel? It's no problem. What a fresh little fella you are. Back him off, too. Stop! Look, all the shit I got lifted from the streets. Even the godhounds can't find it. It's the last stash in the slums. Please, 2 fingers wide or I'm gonna... Less silos, less problems for us. Never rush, never hurry, never make sharp decisions. Listen, screw him. Let this snot be our snitch. Give that son of a bitch a little pinch. Are you serious, Vinny? Has the 55th edict been revoked lately? Because I'm not sure you're doing the right thing. I've been serving the pastor ever since you shat your pants. And I beat more than 100 cases my way. An extra mole never hurts, especially in our line of work. All right, Vinny. You're the veteran. You know best. There's no reason to quarrel. Hey guys, you heard him? Veteran. What a scoundrel. In the world of darkness, the seeing are the blind, and the blind are the seeing. Oliver Oates, the 26th Pastor, from Epistle to All Living Things. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned at the beginning that this is a demo, but I gotta say, I absolutely love this art and atmosphere. It's got a lot going for it. It really feels like this really nasty, decrepit, lived-in and storied world. Without more context, a lot of what they were saying in the dialogue is a little hard to piece through, and I'm sure a lot of that's going to come out in the full version of the game, where you understand a lot of the context and the backstory and more of the world to fill in the pieces that were going on. But the only part that I didn't like about it was that little combat minigame, just because there wasn't a lot of information for the player to inform decisions with. From what I could tell, it seemed or felt very random, and when you're putting a block in front of the player like that, randomness never feels good. There might be some more indications in full version of the game, but as that is right now, it's easily the weakest part. It really stands out from everything else in that it's not dialogue based, it's not person to person, it's this weird, almost gambling card game. I'd like to see it expand upon further. I absolutely loved the combat system in Snake Eyes, where you tried to perform an action depending on the character and the situation and the enemy types you were up against, and you drew cards that affected that action. But when you have something coming towards you and you're either defending or attacking, and you don't have more information on the situation as to like what each card does, especially the opponent's cards, not having that information to be able to react just makes the whole thing what felt like an exercise in madness. But I gotta say, removing just that, this is fantastic. I love the characters so far, I love this art, and the sound design for something that is, you know, I'd call more interactive fiction than a visual novel. It has some fantastic sound design for, you know, something that's not operating in a 3D space, which is a lot of what I like about sound design, but it managed to make it feel even more gross, disgusting, decrepit, and lived in than just the art alone. But I like this. I like this a lot. But this has been Project Pastorate. Pastorate. I don't know how to pronounce that. But thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I will see you next time.